Today we're replacing the rear window motor and regulator on my 03 Tahoe. This is Phoenix. They're actually very common to go out. I've already replaced the front one on my other Tahoe. These are actually pretty simple. Here's a comparison between the aftermarket one and the original. To remove the door panel, there's a 7mm screw on this corner. We're gonna go ahead and remove that first. Under the armrest, there's another 7mm. We'll have to pry under the front and rear so that we can unplug the wiring. There's the front. We're gonna do the back as well. There's two clips under there. There's the front of the clip and the back side. We can press down here and just unplug this connector. If we have to, we'll plug it back in once the door panel is off so we can adjust the glass a little bit. This door lock also has to come off first. There might be a 7mm back here. And there's nothing. We also want to go ahead and remove the door handle bezel. Lift it forward. And there you can see the bottom side is a plastic piece and the two sides have metal clips. Finally, want to pry on the courtesy lamp. And we can go ahead and unplug this as well. There it is. And now all we want to do is go ahead and just slide the door panel up. Might be a bit stuck back here with the plastic. It's kind of stuck there also. But there's the door panel. We'll go ahead and plug in the switch in case we need to move the glass. Now you want to go ahead and tape up your glass because you don't want it to fall, or unless you have somebody holding it. I like to tape it up, that way nobody has to be there standing a long time. Next, you want to go ahead and remove your speaker. It's got 4 bolts on there. It's not the 7mm, but just a bare socket. This will remove that speaker. I don't know what size it is. I think it's like a 6.5 because it's not a 6mm. You can remove the speaker with the bracket if you want to as well. We can peel some of this plastic back to give us access on the regulator. There's gonna be some 10mm back here. Good enough. We'll put it on the bar. It's got 3 10mm bolts, 1 on top and 2 on the bottom corners. The bottom corners are actually being held on with the regulator. And we can unplug this old motor. There's all 3 off, and I also took off this corner one. There's 2 10mm nuts holding the glass. One right here and the other one right next to it. You want to loosen them up. If you want to, you can completely take them off, but you don't have to. You want to use a deep socket. This is all I have right now. It's like a 1/2 inch, but I got the adapters and I'll make it work right now. We also want to remove this center 10mm bolt. It's real small. There's two last 10mm nuts on the bottom. You want to go ahead and remove them again with the deep socket. Now it'll all come out. There's our regulator. Check this out. On the passenger side, they got pieces of wood. They put some screws in there. The factory bolts are not there because this one was not working, and I guess they just rigged it up. On the bottom, it's actually missing. The 10mm nuts are not there. I'll have to find some more wood in there. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Here's a comparison between the aftermarket one and the original. It also comes with new nuts on top. The wire harness is just longer, so we'll have to zip tie it down. The driver's side will have an L or left. We're gonna put it back in reverse order. The bottom 10mm bolts will get tightened up first. Now we can put the smaller 10mm on top. Now I'm gonna go ahead and remove them so I can put the speaker bracket back on. The plug that comes with the regulator is not a watertight seal connection. And what I'll do is just add a bit of tape so it can protect it and extend the lifespan, because water will run behind this door panel. There, it's all covered up. If you wanted to, you can also add some dielectric grease or self-fusing silicone tape. But in this case, I have some Tesa tape and 3M Super 33. There's the connector, all zip tied and protected. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'll go ahead and move the regulator up, loosen up the bolts, and whenever you're tightening it, go slowly. You don't want to go too fast and break the glass. I'm just gonna loosen these up with my hand. They're both loose now. I just had to make sure that it was centered because it was hitting on the glass but not going all the way in. There, it's on. And we don't want to over tighten these either. All right, it's all back together. We got the two window regulators on and we can try them out. Yep. Yeah, that one's good. And let's try out the other side. Yep, that's looking good now. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share. And if you want to see more on this Tahoe, check out the next video here, where I was able to fix this mechanism and get my rear glass to open up. Yeah, now it works. That's lock, unlock.